Hi, it's Paris from Epic Reviews, and I am reviewing the Scanner Guard card. Let me zoom in and show you this. Now, I do want to tell you that I did not buy this myself. I got this in the mail yesterday from my father. And if you have no idea what this is two little cards in here that you can put into your wallet on the front and back of all your credit cards that you have in your wallet, and it will block the RFID signal from getting in or out so that nobody can scan your wallet and get all your credit card information, at least. Now, I'm pretty sure this will block the signal. They're very thin, these little cards. Let me show you. I'm sure they have some kind of a metal material in them, which is really all that you need. Just a little bit of metal in a mesh or very thinly spread out, and that will block the energy signal that's needed to activate the RFID chip. So it's just a thin little card, and there's two of them, and they're $19.95 for these two little metal embedded cards. Anyhow, I'm very sure that they work, and they will block the signal. The question is, do you need to worry about what information could be gleaned from your credit cards by somebody with an RFID scanner? Well, let me explain briefly how it works with the credit cards. The credit cards that have an RFID tag, of which I looked through my wallet and I have not a one, not a library card, not a credit card, not a driver's license, nothing is RFID in my wallet. But I've heard they're coming out, so if you're concerned about that, what's going to be stored in the RFID chip is basically a code number, like a dummy credit card number. It's not your credit card number. It's a number that when the store you scan your card nearby and it goes into the system, the RFID tag sends the code over. That code goes through the store system, through the bank credit card system, and then in there it can access your actual credit card number, and then that's whatever you purchase gets charged to. But there's no credit card number that you can bring up without that system. The number that you would get by scanning an RFID credit card, if you were a person trying to do that, it's going to get you absolutely nowhere unless you have access to the whole system. And if you're that kind of a hacker who can hack into all of these banking systems, there's probably easier ways for you to get your money. So whatever secondary system there is in place to prove that you actually have the credit card in your hand, whether it's entering the security code off the back or the little embossed number on the front or whatever it is that you have to do. I don't know with the RFID credit cards, again, since I don't have one, but that's not included in the chip. So the chip gives you a dummy number, and that's about it. It needs to go with the other pieces of information in order to complete the transaction. So I'm not especially concerned about RFID snooping when I do get some RFID enabled credit cards. Actually, I imagine they're going to be more secure because there has never been a documented case of anybody having their credit card information stolen via RFID snooping. But there are lots of cases of people who've given their credit card number on the little tray to the waiter, the waitress, kind of situation where the card disappears for a while and then comes back later, and it turns out that the person there either put it through a machine that can grab all the information off of the magnetic stripe, or they made an actual duplicate of it. They just copied all your information, your credit card number, your name, the expiration date, so they have all that, including the security code from it. Or what has happened to me, they actually made a second purchase with the card. And so you ended up paying for somebody else's meal, either accidentally or intentionally. So that sort of thing happens all the time, that kind of credit card fraud. And the RFID will actually probably reduce that, because you go to pay for your meal. If you go up to the front, you just sort of slide the card around there. No, you don't get to touch my card. The information's already transmitted, and you enter whatever, and then your transaction's complete. So the card never leaves your hand. So if you are still worried about the RFID snooping of your credit cards, the Scanner Guard card will be glad to take your $19.95 to send you these two little cards that you can put in front and back of your credit card. And I believe that will make your credit cards secure from RFID snooping. Now, I like with my wallet, I like this particular wallet. It's the All-Let. It's the world's thinnest wallet. And they don't make this exact one with RFID protection. I guess because this material is so thin, they can't get the metal fibers in it. But I looked on their website, and they do offer an RFID safe wallet. It's a very thin leather wallet, but it's got the RFID blocking material in the wallet So you can put all the RFID type cards in the world that you want in there, and it will keep them from telling all your secrets. So there's a wallet that you can get for this. There's this type of card you can get for this. If you're still worried about it, I'll put the links down below. Take a look at it. See what other people have said. But really, I think you might want to reconsider spending the money on that. I'm going to put one more link down below. Actually, I'm going to put it right over here. It's for another review I've done of software called Malwarebytes, which is anti-spyware, anti-malware, anti-scamware software that you really should be running in addition to your regular antivirus. And I work on people's computers all the time, and this would have saved so many people from so many bad things happening on their system, people trying to grab information off of their computers or scam them into paying money for stuff that they really don't need. Fake antivirus programs or the FBI fake warning virus that you can get. It helps out to keep you from getting that, and if you have gotten infected with it, it's a great tool for cleaning it off. It's $24.95. I think it's a lot better way to spend your money. If you have some money to spare that you're thinking of spending on something, spend it buying a copy of that, put it on your computer, and you're much more likely to suffer some identity theft via using your computer online than you are walking around with the wallet in your back pocket.